So now that I have my slab, I need a piece this big, but it doesn't quite cut it, literally. So I'm gonna have to use 2 slabs together. So I'm just gonna cut this out. I'm just keeping my fingers along the edge so it doesn't flip up and so I can be really accurate. By the way, this is a fettling knife and there's a sharper side, but it's not even sharp. There's a sharper side and then there's a more dull side. So you wanna make sure you're cutting with the sharp side. And when you cut, you wanna make sure that the knife is straight up and down, not side or side. We don't want a beveled edge. We always want a nice straight up and down edge. Okay, so that's my first part. I'm just gonna move that out of the way. And I want to get as much as I possibly can out of this side too. Okay, that looks, can I get more this way? I'm assessing the cracks and how deep they go because I really want to get as big of a slab as possible. I'll go for it. So again, keeping my knife straight up and down, cutting with the sharp edge, kind of tracing the edge with my finger as the knife traces. All right, let's see how this goes. Can we do it? Is this, oh yeah, that's gonna be definitely big enough. But I don't wanna join with edges like this. It's too much surface area to trap in there. Too many opportunities for air bubbles. So we want to make a nice clean straight edge. So as far, again, I want to preserve as much clay as possible. So I'm going to take off as little as possible using this straight edge track here. And then over here, let's see, I can get away with that much probably. Okay, again, knife straight up and down. All right, now I can attach my 2 sides. About a finger width is all you need to attach. So I just lift, again, lift and lay that there. Now I just press with my thumb. There's a ridge there. Let's get rid of that. Take our tracks, make sure this will ride on the tracks the whole time, and just press, making sure we're not on a wet spot because it could stick. This should take care of that. And there we go. You can see it a little bit, so you can just tidy it up a little bit with your fingers. Look at what a nice job that does. You can go with the scraper. Very nice. But there is another side, so let's check the back side. Yep, and we have that stripe. Couple things you can do depending on how deep it is. Whenever you have a seam that you need to heal, you can apply a little coil, just a little snake or rope of clay, and you can put that right in where the clay needs a little bit of healing. And you just kind of like stitches too. You just blend it into both sides like that. Blend it in to both sides. Okay. And then what? We got a ridge there, so let's take this, make sure it's riding on the tracks on both sides. And there we go. Again, you can take your fingers, just dry hands, smooth that in. You can take this, look at that, cleaned it right up. All right, so I feel good about the strength of both sides, that those 2 slabs are fully joined. I am going to assess, yep, I still want this side to be my front side. That's usually the way it goes. So, yay. There we go. Now I have a piece of clay big enough for the slab size that I desire. So whenever you want to join clay, 2 clay slabs, that's what you do. And if I needed a bigger slab, I could continue this process. You can keep joining multiple slabs multiple times to get a really big slab. And there we have it. And the edges are nice and squared, angled, because when you're cutting, again, you want the knife straight up and down. Awesome.